one unprecedented threat against thousands of lives.
Please be advised that all schools will be closed for students today.
Hoax or not, today LA saw schools filled with more cops than kids and graveyards of buses with no children to take home.
I've seen it on TV, but never really see it so close to home.
In the next half hour, investigators plan to update us on whether a legitimate bomb plot against multiple Los Angeles schools was foiled today.
Right now, here's what we know for sure. All schools in the LA Unified School District were shut down following an email threat mentioning bombs, grenades, and rifles. As a result, 650,000 students were turned away from more than 900 campuses that are still being swept by security as a precaution. From LA to San Diego, we have team coverage, including the safety protocols at local schools. But we begin tonight with 10 News reporter Steve Fiorina. Steve, you spoke with a student who says he's scared.
He's a third grader, years away from attending San Pedro High School, where we are now, which, as you can see, is chained and padlocked. One of 900 schools across Los Angeles to shut down today. The kids might not understand completely, but they do have a sense of the gravity of terrorist threats.
It's pretty scary.
Giovanni said he watched the news broadcast before school, told me what he understood about why the schools were being closed.
It was about people with backpacks that had bad things in there, and probably they were trying to blow up the schools.
So he spent the day at the Boys and Girls Club of San Pedro and called it a dream come true. Many of his friends and neighbors came over to play around-the-world ping pong and bumper pool. But many others stayed home, even though the facilities opened early to let parents find a safe place for their kids.
Today it's been very light. I think a lot of people are afraid of what's going on or what we think's going on. So very light.
They extended the hours and welcomed anyone who wanted to stop by, but with a condition: parents would be notified.
If a non-member comes to the clubs, we made the decision we're going to let them in, get some contact information, make sure their parents know they're here.
Just 2 hours ago, the state superintendent of public instruction, Tom Torlakson, threw his support behind the shutdown. His statement in part: I urge school districts to check their safety plans to make sure they're up to date. The California Department of Education stands ready to assist school districts in enhancing and improving those safety plans. Now, there have been many discussions today. We expect to hear more in the next half hour. And we here in San Pedro have seen many parents with smiles on their faces, smiles that I'm interpreting to be a sign of relief that all is well right now. Live in San Pedro, Steve Fiorina, 10 News.